All right. So, first section we had today was side angle side and side side side. Next thing is angle side angle. So if you have two angles on the included side, included means in between. So if you know two angles and the side in between are congruent to two angles and the side in between, then the triangles are congruent. Is ABC congruent to DEF? Yes. ABC would be congruent to DEF by angle side angle. Are those two cables congruent? How do we prove that? Well, I know this angle is congruent to this angle, right? If we have a right angle and a straight line, then this side must be a right angle, 90-degree angle. Now, what else do I need? A side. The side in between. Now, let's just name this A, B, C, D. What side do I know? From B to D. BD would be congruent to BD. BD is congruent to itself. They're both the same thing, right? So BD would be in the left triangle, this BD would be congruent to the right triangle, this BD. BD is congruent to BD. That is the reflexive property. So when you have a proof, it will be the reflexive property. When you share a side or you share an angle, and that'll come up this chapter quite a bit, so you need to know that. When you share a side or share an angle, that's a reflexive property. Okay, so now I have angle side angle, and I can say by CPCTC, this cable's congruent to this cable. How do we find the value of x? Make an equation. Can we set these equal to each other? Are they equal? By angle side angle, these two triangles are congruent, right? So then by CPCTC, 3x plus 23 is equal to 5x minus 29. How do we solve this? Subtract 3x. So 23 equals 2x minus 29. Add 29, 52, and then divide by? The value of x is 26. Okay, the next one. Angle side. If we have two angles and some rando side that's not in between, that works too. Okay? So two angles and a random side are congruent to two angles and a corresponding random side, then they're congruent. So, looking here. Yeah, I need to do a bunch of deleting. Okay, now let me go back to this. Okay, are these congruent? Why? Angle side angle. Two angles and the side in between. Angle side angle. What about these two? Yes, by side by side. What about this one? Angle side. We just learned about it right here if you were paying attention. Angle side. That's side angle. No. This is two angles and a side. Side angle is two sides and an angle. Not the same. So two sides and some, or two angles and some random side, two angles, some random side, angle, angle, side. What about this one? This one's side, angle, side, but what's this one? If we have side, angle, side, and side, side, angle, are they congruent? No. This one's a no. Congruent, not conjuring. Are you conjuring some evil spirit to come and...
You seek a fart? Yeah, that's right.
Mia?
I'm getting used to it. Okay. That was very. Leave me alone. I'm sorry.
Thank you. All right. Are these two congruent to each other? Yes. Because of side angle side here, and side angle side here, and side angle side here, and side angle side here, what happens in the end is every side and every angle are congruent to every side and every angle, so then they're congruent. So what we learned in the second one is we have two angles and the included side makes angle side angle, which proves triangle is congruent. Or if we have two angles and some random side, that also works. Okay? So those are the two, along with side, 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 side angle.